All right, y'all. I have a feeling this is about to start some mess, but I've been wanting to have this conversation, so let's get into it. Should Tiffany have cheated on Emmett? Okay, episode 3 has come and gone, and we got to see the fallout of Emmett admitting that he actually slept with Dom while they were together. It was before they were married, but while they were together. And this part of the information that he divulges does not come out. So the timeline is something that they never discuss, which is a big problem for me. But this immediately prompts Tiff to run out. They were actually in the middle of sex themselves. Emmett was being haunted by all of the weird voices as well as imagery. He was having nightmares and things like that because of his guilt around sleeping with Dom and not telling Tiff about it. Dom actually is dating his dad now, and she told him, and Emmett has just felt really, really bad about Tiff being the only one out of the loop. So he finally comes clean, and she immediately jumps up and runs to one of her clients, Dante, who has been trying to holler at her since last season. Played by the incomparable Corey Hardrick. I really want to have a conversation on whether or not Tiff should have cheated in this way. Now, I will preface this with, this is just my opinion and my thoughts and how I feel after consuming this piece of content. This is in no way saying that any of us have the right to tell anybody, like, if this wasn't a fictitious person, and if this was a real person, like, I couldn't tell anybody how to feel or how to react with their feelings. This is just me chiming in and giving my thoughts around it, and maybe even putting a little bit of what I would have done on it. But then again, you don't really know until you're in the situation. Now, like I mentioned before, I feel like timing does matter. So they recently got married. He did not cheat on her while they were married. And Emmett in this moment, the moment when he tells her, is a very different Emmett than the Emmett who actually cheated on her, than the Emmett who got into a committed relationship with her, than the Emmett who she first met. I feel like Emmett has gone on a very amazing transformational journey, and so has Tiff. Their relationship has grown leaps and bounds. And while her getting this news of him actually cheating and cheating with someone that they know makes her feel like it's back to what it used to be, their relationship is not back to what it used to be. And I think that that's the elephant in the room that everybody is kind of avoiding. Not to say that it was okay, like, Emmett was definitely 100% wrong. However, I feel like in this moment where she decides to go and take revenge on him by way of cheating too, she winds up putting herself in a place where she's going to create a relationship dynamic that she doesn't necessarily want, and she only did it to be able to get back at him. And for me, I feel like you really need to try your best to operate out of a place of love and out of a place of what you do want, and not necessarily reactionary and doing things based on the stuff that you don't want. Does that make sense? Now, Tiff goes and she sleeps with Dante, and she enjoys it. She enjoys the actual sexual act. I don't think that she actually enjoys it with him per se, like specifically as a person. I think that she enjoys the satisfaction because it's better than the sex that they're having, I guess. She doesn't really describe it in detail. She really just says a bunch of snarky comments, and I feel like those are more so digs at Emmett than to actually say what's actually going on. And I feel like in the episode we see her sit down with a few friends, and they give her advice about, okay, why don't y'all just be in an open relationship so that you can communicate and be honest with each other about if you're going to step out or if you're going to talk to other people and all of that stuff, so that it's there and y'all can still build y'all bond. And I don't necessarily believe that an open relationship will work for Tiff and Emmett because they're both very, very jealous people. And I don't believe that Tiff actually wants to be with other people. I think that she really does love Emmett, and she really does want to be with Emmett. But her being with other people, I feel like is a way for her to try to take back control and feel less belittled and less hurt by him being with other people. And I don't think that Emmett will ever, like, honestly, after that whole Dom thing, he has not been with anybody else. I didn't see him actually cheating on her again. So again, this is why this sucks, because if they were in a space where they both were still trying to do their own thing and Emmett was still trying to cheat, I would be like, okay, cool, if that's what y'all want to do. But I really believe that Emmett is no longer in that place, and I never really thought that Tiff was in that place. So to see her do this as a reaction to what Emmett did, and now they're going to try this whole open relationship thing, knowing damn well they're both very, very jealous people. To me, this is just like a setup for the ending of their relationship, when a real open and honest conversation could have happened after this, and they could have chosen to go another way, a more committed way, a very real and honest way. And I don't think that this problem would have really presented itself again, just by how Emmett has been tracking so far. But I would love to know what you think. Do you agree with Tiff in going to go cheat and get hers? Do you think that Emmett would have cheated again, or is going to actually act on this open relationship? How do you think the open relationship is actually going to play out? I'm actually looking forward to seeing this, because I feel like it's going to be big drama. Let me know all that and more in the comment section down below. If you missed any of my The Shy breakdown videos, I break down every single episode, and now I'm going to be starting to jump down into each character's specific storylines and specific moments, so they can talk a little bit more about that. This season of The Shy has picked up and brought a bunch of information and other themes into the conversation around this show. Everything from defunding the police to protecting sex workers, and I want to talk about it all. So let's do so in the comment section down below. I'm your girl Erica Vane. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and like before you watch another video, which I got a link for you right here. And if you're looking for some other stuff to watch, I also have some other series suggestions, because we're breaking down all the hottest television right now on your TV. Check those two things out right here. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.